Recording in progress.
Coach, not the debut you wanted. Walk me through what you would have liked to have seen differently, especially at the end of the game and from your bench. Only 5 points from them until really it was over with.
Well, credit to Philadelphia. That's a veteran team. They've been doing it for a while, and 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter, they kind of turned it up. A couple mistakes on our part, but our guys went out and played extremely hard for 3.5 almost quarters, and it's a lot to build on. We have a lot of positives, and we can build on this, but tough night overall, not winning the game, but there's a ton of positives that we can take from this game.
I would imagine one of those positives was your starting backcourt. What did you think of them, evaluation of their performance? And is this a thing that you found your starting rotation, or is it still a work in progress depending on the matchup?
Yeah, it's still a work in progress. We'll continue to look at which lineups play well together. I like what this group did, the starting backcourt. We took care of the ball. We got quality shots. I thought we went to the basket and didn't necessarily get the whistle, but we got to earn that. That's a veteran team. Like I said, they've been in these moments before. They know how to win down the stretch, but we'll get there. We'll definitely get there.
Notice in the third quarter, the offense got a little stagnant, and that was really part of the struggles there. Just the ball didn't seem to move like it did in the first half.
Yeah, that's part of it, Graf. Like we have to continue to play with force and with pace and purpose. And it was maybe 4 or 5 possessions where it was late in the clock and we didn't get a good look. And we can't play like that. We have to play this way. And especially with a team like that know how to slow it down, and they can throw it to Embiid, throw it to Drummond, and they got shooters all over the place. We got to get out and play faster.
Can you put your finger on why it's been so difficult to finish at the rim? I mean, this is going back to the preseason. You're getting a lot of looks. And, I mean, when is Jonas Valanciunas going to go 3 for 19 from the floor? I mean, it's just, can you put your finger on it?
Not really. Jonas, tough night for him, but he battled, and that's what I love about him. He just stayed in it, and he's got to be willing to go whatever for 20. And tonight was one of those nights where we need the ball in his hands at times. He struggled to score, but that won't be the case the rest of the season.
Coach, Josh Hart came out of the game late in the second quarter. Any update on him? He did come back and return to the bench.
Yes, he had a right knee injury. We'll update you guys as he gets further testing, but his x-rays were negative, so that's a positive for us. We'll see where he is tomorrow.
Have you ever seen a guy shoot 26 times in a game and have 0 free throw attempts?
Not quite sure I have. I thought Brandon went in, and he went in with force, and he didn't get the whistle. Like I said, look, we're a young team. We have to continue to work, continue to build. We'll get those calls eventually, but hats off to Philadelphia. They're a veteran team. That's pretty much it.
As far as the threes Philadelphia hit in the fourth quarter, a lot of them in a short amount of time, did you feel like that was just a matter of good offense? Did you feel like there was anything you guys could have done to prevent that there?
Look, we can always ramp it up with our toughness, knowing that Korkmaz had it going, but he hit some tough shots. I mean, with guys in his face, hanging over him, give him credit. But once again, a lot of positives on our side. This is an opportunity for us to continue to grow and build, and we're going to play more teams like the Sixers that are experienced. We have to execute down the stretch. Like I said, 8-9 minutes left. We're taking it out of bounds. Look, key turnover. They reel off 8 or 9 points in a row from there.
2 questions. One, were you kind of just surprised that outside of 3 minutes left to go that your bench only had 5 points? Were you kind of surprised you didn't have as much contributions from your bench tonight?
Look, our guys, they go out and play hard no matter what, and that's what we ask of them. They'll make shots. It's a part of the game. First game for us, everything's new. These guys are learning a new system, new way to play. But we won't we won't be in a situation where we only have 5 points from our bench every game. Will it happen? Probably. But those guys went out and they worked their tails off. They did what we asked them to do. We just came up short tonight.
And two, what did you just think of the crowd overall? It's been a while. This is your first home game here, but just seeing just the atmosphere, just kind of that first half. What did you think of the crowd tonight?
It was great. It was great to, number one, just have fans back in the building. We went months last season without fans at all, and then when we did have fans, it was only a few. Loved the energy from our fans tonight, and we just want to continue to put a team on the floor that just goes out and play the way we did in the first 3 quarters. Fourth quarter didn't go our way, but we'll get better.
Yeah, you guys are back at it tomorrow. What's the message about just getting a better flow on offense and avoiding those stagnant periods like you had in the second half?
Exactly what you said. We'll show the guys tomorrow on film what we did good, and it's a lot to take from this game that we did well, and then just a few improvement areas that we can continue to play with more faith, more purpose, more pace. I got to try to get our guys in situations where they can do that, and so that's where I kind of take the ownership on that.
Yeah, we asked you a whole bunch during the preseason about the guards. Just how would you assess their play tonight overall? A bunch of guys in different roles.
They did great. They came out, they shot the ball. Devontae shot the ball well, Nikhil, Brandon. Losing Josh hurt us a bit, just that toughness and know-how. But I'm proud of the way our guys fought. It's just tough anytime you lose.
Hey, last thing for me. I think you briefly hit on it, but I know we made a big deal of the starting lineup in training camp. Is that something you feel like is set in stone? Is that something you feel like is still a fluid thing?
It's not set in stone, not right now. Long season, stuff just happens throughout the course of the season, so we don't want to necessarily get locked into a lineup right now, but hopefully we will at some point and find a group that starts the game well for us, a group that we're really comfortable with. Right now, just we're not there yet. All right, thank you guys.